Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn, and tonight we're going to get started with Star Wars. This is Star Wars: The Old Republic, and we're playing as Kylo Ren. So welcome to the channel. And if you're new here, once again, my name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. We're a sci-fi gaming channel, and so that means that we have a lot of great sci-fi stuff for you, from SWTOR and Stellaris to all kinds of other really cool stuff. So consider subscribing, and I really genuinely do appreciate every single one of my viewers, and thank you for being here. Let's get started. Yeah, I'm trying to up my game, guys. I hope you liked it. Welcome. And give me feedback on that too. If you didn't like it, if you think I need to do something else, trying to really push it to 11, so to speak. All right, so here we are. Alright, I am on ilum, but I'm level 50 now, so I think I don't need to stay here. So I'm going to go back to my ship. Well, basically, for last time, I don't want to... Okay, my inventory is full, so we'll deal with that on the ship. Basically, I don't want to give anything away, but I guess I'm going to follow up that with giving something away. Hold on a second. Looking for it. There it is. We'll just go straight up to the ship. So basically, Darth Malgus has started an insurrection, and as you saw in my last video, you have the opportunity to put it away. What's going on? Damian Burge, Michael Ritchie, Vice Commander Tyler, Fire Fist, Senator Echo, and Red November. Good to see you guys. Give you shout outs for this. Thank you. That is the goal, yes. I don't know if it's gonna let me. It says not eligible for this conversation. Do we really have to finish that before it'll let us start? I remember I used to be able to skip it completely. Okay. So why... Let me just check something here. Maybe I already have it. Empire betrayed. So I have no choice apparently, but Conquest, this is all interesting. I've never really looked at this before. Okay, so we're playing as Kylo. We gotta go to the Imperial fleet anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Uneligible for this conversation. I guess we're gonna have to do the Flashpoint, so that's fun. Go ahead and handle that. You need to be level 55 for Rise of the Hutts? Weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to the Imperial fleet, because I need to get a new weapon anyway, because if I don't update the awesome lightsaber, I mean, what's the point of being Kylo Ren if you're not very Kylo Ren-ish? So my lightsaber is like level 30 right now. I don't know. We have a little bit of money, and I definitely have some stuff I can sell. Oh, that's right. I also wanted to start with the Last Jedi look as well, so we'll get all that done. Your Jorgie does not have a YouTube channel. I told him he should make one, and then he can ride the coattails of my success, and he laughed and said nobody would ever watch his stuff, and he's probably right. Just kidding. You got a bunch floating around. I just need the internals for a level 50 character. Mine is, I think, level 25. So it's just not doing it. You know what I mean? Go ahead and go down to the main level here. Now, I was directed to check this out and to do that, so I will. Oh, and I definitely wanted to fix all this, so let's do that real quick. Let's go down to the GCN. Where am I? Alright, I am hoping that this is it, but it's probably not. Let me just get on my bike. If you guys want to meet me, I'm on Imperial Fleet 1, and then you can come see me. Let's see, this is all the training. This is probably definitely not it. Just kind of flying around here. Okay, I'll wait. What's good on Direct Fusion? Good to see you. Ah. There's all this unassembled crap. Do I have unassembled tokens? We'll figure it out together, I suppose. I guess I don't. That's not what I meant. Oh, currency. Command tokens. I don't even know what any of this is.
Come back anytime.
The modification people? Thank you. Vendor maker. I have no idea what you're referring to, so let's hope. Here we go. Level 48 modification vendor. Very good.
Take a look at the stock.
Oh, those are not nearly as expensive as I would have thought. Okay, so the versatile hilt is 1500. Why didn't I do this before? Okay, first we gotta repair everything. We gotta sell all our junk, and now I just gotta start deleting stuff because I don't need practically any of this. Let me see if I can find a bank terminal real quick, and we'll be back. So we did find them. Thank you very much for that. Marker. Okay. Keep up the great videos. I will. Yes, I'm going to have a Patreon page pretty soon. I'm actually working on it right now. I want to get everything perfect, because you know how people are. You don't get a second chance, so if I put something out there and people freak out about it, all of a sudden I'll never see them again. So I definitely don't want that. Alright, so we definitely want the, see what the Visa Mars boots are. Those are fine. We'll keep those. What about her gloves? No. Okay, so we want to keep her boots and her stuff there. I'm just getting rid of everything real quick here. I need some room. This is what I do. I just dump everything into a bank, and then I don't have to worry about it. All the stuff that we got back when I was playing all the time with all the expansions. What is this? Repair droid weapon tuning. Yeah, that is kind of weird looking. Rhythmic droid augmentation. Okay. Alright, good. And then the other thing I wanted to do, and you guys are gonna have to bear with me for one moment while I do that, and I apologize ahead of time. I think Tim is the one that has all the good stuff, so I'm probably gonna have to send it over. Alright, so let's go back and get those supplies we needed. I don't know what that is, but sure. Red November. Come on up. Alright, welcome.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
Alright, so there's the resistive hilt, which is probably not what we want. There's the mastery hilt, which is definitely what we want. So this... Oh man, this is cheap. It's awesome. Barrage enhancement? Heck yeah, I'll take power. Take power every day. So this, and I need a mod. Oh wow. Okay, so I'll just take the lethal mod. There we go. Do I want more mastery or do I want more power? I don't know, I think mastery is probably good because I think you get power from mastery. I'd have to look at what the min-max is for this, but it's been so long since I min-maxed. It's really not that big of a deal. There we go. This is totally fine. This way I can use my Kylo Ren lightsaber. Accept that. And all of a sudden, boom, we're 122, and we're actually level appropriate. The only other thing that we need, I think, is a belt. Yeah, my belt's a little behind, but who really cares? Okay, good to go. So now I have to check out the Kylo Ren outfit. I'm trying to fix that before we go and smash Lord Malgus. We got to do it in the Last Jedi style, of course. It's not a female Kylo Ren. Trust me on this. We got this. You know, I was skeptical at first whenever one of the viewers, and I so apologize, I cannot remember who it was right this second. Like, I could look it up, but it's going to take me a while. They sent me this awesome link where they said, hey, you know, I put together The Last Jedi, and I was like, oh, that's never going to work. But then, yeah, it totally does. So, hopefully, that dye is still available, too. Let me check that. Because everything hinges on that. Otherwise, it doesn't look good. So, let's see. Categories, dyes, black on black. Yeah, that's... I mean, that's an outrageous price, but it's not that bad. So let me go ahead and add coins to this. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to have to log into Star Wars: The Old Republic. So while I do that, and hey, what's up, Johnny? Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, Johnny, you're the one. Thank you. Log in here. I gotta use my security key to do that. Now, I used to have it on a dongle, which is really funny because that's actually how I would log into work, too, whenever I worked for my old company. Oh. Sell coins. So I have, what, 716? I need to get a couple more for this. So, buy 1,000. Sure there's a way to do that. Oh, $10. Well, the things I do for the stream. It's okay. My wife will understand. There we go. So we now have it. So let's go ahead and grab that, buy it now. Yes. And we'll transfer this item into our inventory, like so. Alright, so now we need to open this, add this. Buy. Alright, I'll put on the robe. You guys can see the difference. Okay, so first, we're getting close. You can see that's a lot closer to his The Last Jedi outfit, right? We'll do this. Make a new one. Make that change. Okay. And now, what were the other ones? It was The Last Handmaiden. I know I have her stuff. So let me take a look. And all right. So then we also need to have this. Oh, we need this close for sure. That. Trust me on this, it's gonna look weird, but give it a chance. That. With those changes, I know it looks kind of like a dress, but then when you unify colors, that's actually Kylo Ren's outfit, pretty much. And then we need the gloves and the belt and the helmet. So the helmet is here. Stamp that in there. Commit those changes. Unify those colors. Look at that. Okay, we're so much closer to the Last Jedi look. In fact, we'll hide the head slot too. So we even have the turtleneck thing going on. Okay, what was the last one? It was for fashion. Okay, 2 seconds. Here it is. You had the Tranquil Mystics gauntlets. Oh man, I don't know how expensive those are. Okay, well the whole thing is only parentheses. I need the gauntlets. Is anyone selling them separately? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's go by lowest price. Bracers. Looks like the gauntlets are actually probably pretty sought after. There they are. 175k. That's not that bad. Okay. All right, so give me a second. We're gonna get on to Uncle Tim, and he's gonna send us all the credits. Thank you. No, I'm gonna talk about The Last Jedi, Senator Echo Winter, because it's been well over a month, and while I totally appreciate that you may not have seen it yet, I can't stop people from talking about something relative like that or relevant like that forever. So here we are. This is an even better look. I like it. Let's see. Rexy, Rey, Solo, Poe, Luke. I make characters to upset people. Ahsoka, Kylo. Yeah, here's my other Kylo Ren. This is the one I was looking for. Tim Katarn. Yeah. So basically, I make characters to troll, so that when people see me, it breaks their immersion and they get mad. I'm kind of a dick like that. I'm trying to get better. It's difficult. All right, so I've got 4 million credits here. I'm afraid if I buy it, it doesn't lock it to me, right? No, I don't think it does. Only if I put it on. Let's see. Tranquil. All right, find it. Heck, and it might even be cheaper here, just to get the upper body set Oh, wow, that is not cheaper. Here it is. Okay, buy an item. Good. So we got that, and you said that it was the Imperial Admirals. Oh, geez, I'm scared. That sounds expensive. Okay, upper body, supplementing. Oh, okay, I can't afford that. That's 5K. That's 5 million. That's more than I actually have. So, as cool as that would be, and that is definitely pretty cool, probably gonna have to go without that awesome belt buckle. And it seems that other people are aware that that looks pretty neat as well. In fact, I wish I could see what this actually looks like. A little shocked nobody has broken out the chest piece. But, alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. We can make do. We can find something else. I'm sure I have something else that'll fit the look. Good enough. Alright. Yeah, we'll definitely find something cheaper. That's the goal. Take this. And now we will compose it to Kai. And which Kylo is it? Probably this Kylo. Yeah, I think it's... Okay. And if it's not, then I'll get on that other character and fix it. Subject. We don't have to put a subject in here. I just need to get my inventory, which is hard to do when you're doing that. Okay, so it's here. Yes, and I'm going to send him 4 million credits because good to have a rich uncle on the other side of the galaxy. That. Okay, so we have 4 million credits to buy a belt. That'll work. So thank you very much for your patience, guys. Well, I play dress up, but that's really, I swear that's like 90% of the reason that you play SWTOR. What's going on, John? I haven't played any just Flashpoint. There we go. All right, so the gloves will definitely help because they'll get rid of the gold on the side, and that was really actually bothering me significantly. So hopefully this will be better. Okay. This is perfect. Alright, so we'll take these Tranquil Mystic Gauntlets, we'll take the 400k, and now we're going to stamp them in to our outfit. Commit changes. Okay, unify those colors. Very good. So the only thing that we have left to really get that Kylo Ren feel is the belt, and we'll find something. That's really the goal. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the armor that I have collected, and we're gonna find something that'll work. I just want something very simple and unassuming. That might work. It depends on how it dies. Let's see. Yeah, that actually, that works pretty well. Let's see if I have anything better, because that's free, and free is always the best. How does this? This one might just stay shiny. There's that too, which is, you know, also not bad in a punch. It's a real thick belt, so if I have something that can replicate that look, I'll try to do that. Oh, this one you have to purchase again. That's not gonna do it. Maybe this one, show the details. I don't know how thick this belt is. Honestly, it probably doesn't have that. I mean, that's pretty good too. Doesn't have the big buckle or anything, but it's not terrible. Just looking at them. This one would be fine without the patches on it. What about this one? What about Jolie Bindo's armor? That looks like that could be possible. Oh, no, it's built into the thing itself. There's not actually a belt on it. Oh, here we go. This one. This one is probably it. That would be pretty perfect, actually. But I don't have it, so... See the speed belt. Where is it? Oh, well, and that has that extra little piece. Can't use it. Okay, I think that first one that we got is probably going to be our best bet. I'm just going to eyeball these real quick. See if there's anything worth looking at. Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna take that first one, which is it this belt? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, so this is our attention to detail is high, which is good. Commit those changes, yes. Unify those colors. Okay, good enough. I'm pleased, ladies and gentlemen. I give you the Last Jedi, Kylo Ren. There you go. Thank you so much, Johnny. Look at that. And then here. Yeah. You're nothing. You're nobody. You have no place in the story. Not to me. All right, there we go. I've done my piece. Let's go to the Flashpoint. So I'll meet you guys on Ilum, and we shall do it. So I know that there's a group of people that wanted to play with me today. So meet me on Ilum, and we'll do it down in the Imperial base, wherever we start that Flashpoint, and that should be perfect. Actually, let me run around here real quick. I swear that you started the expansion somewhere around here. Thought there was a little terminal that you spoke to. Maybe I'm just not eligible for it yet. I can always take my quick travel back to my ship. I don't see anything here. I was really hoping. Alright, so we've run all the way around. Not bad though. I mean, this really does look good. Alright, so we've made a complete loop. Go ahead and go back to the ship. Alright, we're going to Ilum, guys. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. You got my lightsaber. Red November, meet me on Ilum. So, you guys are going to do the Flashpoint with me. Now is the time. Okay, thank you very much. So we are going to do that now. I also put up in the Discord that we're going to have a new schedule for streaming. So just to go over it with you guys, all streams are going to start at 9 o'clock Eastern except our Saturday stream, which will start at 8 o'clock, just to give us a little extra prime time with you guys. Monday is going to be Star Wars Galaxies every week. Tuesday is going to be Star Wars The Old Republic, as you're watching today. Wednesday, we're not going to have any streams at night, but I am going to release a pre-recorded video in the morning on Wednesdays. It depends on what the series is, but you'll get that. It might be Star Wars Rebellion, like it should be tomorrow, Star Wars Rebellion, etc. But you'll see. Thursday is going to be Star Citizen. Friday night, we're going to call it Retro LucasArts Night. So basically, there are, hundreds, no, not hundreds, but there are at least 10 that I have installed on my computer right now. Retro LucasArts games like Jedi Knight, like Dark Forces, like Jedi Knight 2, etc. So Friday nights, we're going to play through them together over a drink and have a good time. And that's the plan for that. This is nice looking. Yeah. And then Saturday night we're playing Star Wars or Solaris Star Wars multiplayer, and Mondays will be the single-player Star Wars campaign for Stellaris. So right now we're still going through our Empire playthrough. I intend to get at the very least one more episode out, but we'll see if while I'm recording the episode I don't feel it's fun, I have a contingency plan. But either way, you're gonna get a nice cinematic end to the end of the playthrough, however it ends up. Alright, sweet. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my stuff back up here. There we go. Now I can see you guys again. Alright. Alright guys, so are you here on Ilum? I'm waiting for you. I think the entrance is downstairs, and I'm sure that there's not. Yeah, there's only one instance. So when you come in, I'll see you down there at the entrance to the Flashpoint, and we'll go do this together. There we go. The only thing that we need now is the weapon tuning for this, but that's hella expensive. All right, sweet. Hey, Mike. How are you doing tonight, man? I really don't want to do the Battle of Ilum, so please tell me I don't have to. Ugh. We do. Because then right after that there's the False Emperor, which we'll have to do as well. Okay, so I'm here. I'm waiting for you guys. Alright, so while we do that, man, that is really a good look. It's not bad. Does my Kylo Ren use Xian form? Let's take a look. I really don't know what we use. Let's do combat proficiencies. It's been so long since I played this. Yes, my Kylo Ren does use Xian form. It's an aggressive form. I remember not being able to complete the first mission for Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, but then again, it was my friend's copy of the game. I'm pretty much stuck on Dark Forces. I was trying to play Dark Forces, the original, just by myself the other day, and I could not get off this level, no matter how many times I tried it, so I was like getting super frustrated. I was recording it, so I killed the recording, because I was like, nobody wants to see me like swear and get really mad and throw a tantrum, because I'm acting like an idiot, because I can't beat this really old one. Alright, so here's a dude. He's not our dude, but he's somebody's dude. Alright, thanks guys for the, and while we're waiting here, I'm just gonna quickly throw up something for you. not like throw up, but you know what I mean. Alright, just 1 second. Alright, very cool. So thank you very much for waiting, and that paid off because he's here. So Lazaltus and myself are going to go through and crush this. Anyone else that wants to play and has a character on Starforge is totally welcome to do so. So I suppose we're trading. Did I screw this up? Let's see. Trade. No? Okay, we're good to go. I got what I needed, so let's are you here as well? Is Unlucky Girl part of our phase? I guess not. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. He's not eligible for the conversation, so I'm just gonna do the conversation, then we'll go in. Okay, Darth Malgus critical threat. They request my immediate presence. Let's go.
I will be there soon.
Access granted, sweet, sweet. Okay, no problem about the saber, don't worry about it. Is it this one that we need to go into, or what? Looks like it, yeah. So let's go ahead in here. This is a story area, so I guess we're gonna get our mission briefage. Hey, it's Darth Ravage. I remember him. You're in a... you are a guest in this phase and cannot start it, so you need to go ahead and start it then. I'm just a guest. So be it. I guess you ran in first. And the stream's kind of behind, so you'll hear that in a second. Huh. Okay, come on out. I'm gonna go in first this time, and hopefully this works for me. Okay, this is your playthrough. Apparently, I can't do anything. All right, let's go out again. Let's see if it switches. It's still giving you the story area. I don't know what to do here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if maybe Alright, let me leave the group and I'll come back to you. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I do this. And then we can go up together.
Should have murdered the traitor when we had the chance.
Ah, my lord. You've worked alongside Malgus the Betrayer. Did you sense any signs of weakness?
Why do we hesitate?
Malgus has guarded himself well. He stole our Emperor's cloaked space station and fled.
Grand Moff, Darth Malgus' forces are invading the planet. His ships came out of nowhere and troops are flooding out.
Alert the army. Call for reinforcements. That gutless scum won't embarrass the Empire again.
There won't be a heart left beating.
We can turn this in our favor. A command fighter from Malgus' invading fleet should have his station's coordinates on its nav computer.
Finally, the traitor slips up. Steal one of his ships, and you can fly it straight back to Malgus' hidden space station.
That plan is a dead end.
Malgus is so busy gloating he'd never suspect such a bold move. You'll just need someone with the skills to pilot the stealth fighter.
Look no further. It would be my honor to serve as your pilot.
The time for action is now.
Then it's settled. General Hesker will help you seize the stealth fighter and fly you to Malgus' station.
I will prepare my ship at once.
Hesker will drop you on the front lines. You must tear through the Betrayer's army to steal a ship from Malgus' fort. Lead the Empire's defense, my lord, and if you find the leader of this invasion, destroy him.
Very well. Alright, now we need to complete the Flashpoint, the Battle of Ilum, which is perfect because we have everything else done. So we're good to go. Alright. Oh, I missed him. Hang on a second. Trying to be awesome and do it as I was running past, but... Okay. Did it not work? Invited you to my group. Let's see. You're not gonna come? You're gonna wait in the cantina down the hall? Okay, well it's gonna be a long time. It's a flashpoint. Oh, okay. No big deal. Hopefully I get one of those droids to help me. Otherwise this could be a problem. Alright, so we have Imperial troopers here, and now I'm gonna take myself over there. We're gonna fight through all these cowards, and we're gonna take care of it.
The Empire is a symbol of strength, respect, and purity. Darth Malgus mustn't corrupt that. Give the word, and we'll rain fire on the traitor's invading army.
I can't wait to start killing.
I like the sound of that. Once we're over the battlefield, I'll drop you in the trenches. After that, I will provide air support. Now, to battle. Malgus the Betrayer will fear the Empire again.
Oh no. Crap, is it... Tell me I didn't break this. There we go. Okay, perfect. My G13 wasn't lit up and I was freaking out, but it seems like everything is fine, nothing is ruined. Alright, so I'm out here in story mode. We have a combat support droid. Nice. It'll keep me alive and we can kick ass. That means pro tip here. You want to change your companion over to DPS because the other thing will heal you. So now this will go a lot faster. Okay. Where are we going? We have to take this transport.
The Republic, but that doesn't mean you should trust them.
Vehicle planets are currently open for business.
All right, let's do this. For the Empire. So you guys like the intro to the stream then? If you guys like it, I'll keep it. Something I threw together today. So I was hoping that you guys would like it. I'm also working on merchandise for the channel. I'm just waiting for the place that I've contacted to get that set up to come back to me. I gave them all the files they need, so I'm just waiting for them to set up my storefront. And that's really where we are. Oh, what a big difference, huh? It's amazing how much of a difference it makes whenever you have mods in your lightsaber that actually are the appropriate level for what you're trying to do. Alright, level 51. See, that's what being powerful feels like. I've forgotten. It's been too long. You know, I'm not sure. I don't think that they'll end this game because it makes money. So even if it goes into maintenance mode, I don't really know what the future holds for SWTOR. Apparently BioWare is ramping up to be all in for the Anthem. Which makes sense, because I'm going to play Anthem too. I don't really know much about it. But if it's a sci-fi MMO, I'm sure there's a place for it on the channel. Especially if some of our other properties don't do as hot. Or even, you know, as an occasional thing. I'm definitely going to check it out, at the very least. These are all new Imperials. I assure you, new Imperials can die. It is such a big difference to have the saber charge and saber throw start immediately. Is my droid dead? I have to be out of combat to use that. I think my droid either didn't make it or what. There he is. Thank you. Let's do it. So evening the odds for destroying these turbo laser batteries. Looks like there's one over there too. Hope I didn't miss any. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything over here. Hopefully this music isn't too loud. This is probably gonna get claimed. And that sucks because not about the money, because I really don't make anything on videos. It comes from donations mostly. Like if I didn't have donations from you guys, my channel would not do well at all. But whenever something is copyright claimed, YouTube doesn't push it out as much if they can't monetize it fully. So that's really why it's a big deal. Now the hell with this, we'll just go right through. Nice. Well, Go-Go, you'll probably get sick of it, because so let me know after a couple weeks if you get sick of it, and I will redo it. Alright, here we go. There's the first boss fight. Where's my support droid? Really? No support droid? There he is. About time. Down. Yeah, so there used to be a time where you could be a smash jug, and that meant that you just like ran into a whole group of enemies in PvP and smashed it, and you'd kill everyone with like huge hits. They took that out of the game because, you know, clearly that's kind of crap, but don't know though. I think Malgus's empire has a chance. You ally all these aliens together, kind of like what we were doing with the Empire in Stellaris, and you'd be in good shape. All right, we're almost to the bunker. It's just fun to choke people in this game. Not so much in real life. Side story, I had a girl that told me she wanted me to choke her and I couldn't do it. It's just not in my character. There we go. Alright, so we just need to get over here. We're almost there. At least my droid's actually keeping up with me this time. Here oh. Alright, we'll take this out first. Allied to one person.
Bring honor to Emperor Malgus.
Well, it's gonna disappoint you if you wanted me to be all like, I hate it, it's horrible. There are parts of it that I didn't like that I will get used to, and you know, in time I'll accept it. But, you know, I'm not going all like full edgelord about it. Overall, I liked it. Yes, I wish Luke had a different ending, but that doesn't mean that the film is crap. It's kind of like Jim Belushi, right? After John Belushi died, everyone was like, yeah, this isn't quite what you're used to, but, you know, give it some time and you'll like it. And then he ended up having a, you know, decent career.
Malgus will honor me for your death. Malgus, I have shamed you.
Alright, so did we get any good, sweet loots? Yeah, we got some fat loots. Holy crap. That's a big difference. Yeah, we're definitely gonna bind that. It surrounds us, it penetrates us, and it binds the galaxy. Nice, and this is way better than what we have now, so we'll do that. I'm basically using all the gear that we received, but I have the other gear on, so it's not a big deal. We have to disable the security. You know, if they had encrypted that, we'd have never made it through. So, really, I mean, their security is really poor. They're clearly overconfident. You didn't like it that much? See, I know that that's popular, and, you know, maybe in time... Maybe in time you'll change your mind. I had to see it the second time before because I left the theater saying, wow, I don't know if I like that. And after I saw it the second time, I said, okay, I like that. I can accept that. There's still plenty of time. There's 30 years that go between the two movies that I can, you know, all the stuff I want to have happen with Luke and all the cool adventures he went on and stuff, that still has a place in my canon, you know? You always have what you accept in Star Wars, and the old EU is no different, because there was some absolute garbage in this Star Wars expanded universe. There were some things that were pure gold, there were some things that were okay, and there were some things that I can't believe somebody wrote it, but then I think about it, yeah, they probably just did it because they can make a buck, but really, it's horrible. So that all exists, so I just figure that, you know, with all of this, I'll accept it over time. Kind of like people did to the prequels. If they were honest, you know, they weren't the worst thing in the world. I was really hoping that Rey would have turned, honestly. That would have been awesome. That would have been like a, heck yeah. We need a series where evil wins. I gotta be honest. Like, I'm so sick of the cliche happy endings everybody gets in like these fantasy hero movies, because it's not realistic, you know?
Enemy comm channels are lighting up. Apparently Darth Malgus' right hand is approaching Ilum.
Oh, exciting. His right hand. Wonder if it's attached to the rest of him. Alright, so I'll tell you what, I did not at all care for the floating Leia crap. Not a big fan. But considering how much she was in that movie after Carrie passed away, there was no way they were going to make the release date if they had to rewrite and reshoot the whole thing, because she was pretty important to the plot. Alright, almost done. Oh, wow. Okay, no problem, man. I hope we can play together a little bit later. Sorry, this one didn't work out. There we go. Not bad. Having that updated lightsaber makes all the difference in the world. If you remember last time, I could barely kill anything. Alright, so once I kill these guys, we should be done with this bonus stage too. But I can also see why they wanted people to do this, because if you skip this, I mean, this is a pretty cool lore point for Star Wars: The Old Republic, so definitely. Is this part of it too? Yeah. Destroy the crystal mining supplies. I really don't know if I care to do this. We'll see how much of a pain in the ass it is. Oh, you didn't cause me any inconvenience, and I'm going the wrong way. I get turned around so easily. Holy crap, how far do we have to go? Like, I just thought it was stupid. I don't know, like, it wasn't enough for me to say I don't like this movie. But in the theater, I was like, wow, I really don't like that decision. Because I was thinking that's the perfect way for her to go out. You know, just like Kylo killed the other one of his parents, you know, like he's lost his redemption and all that, but apparently Rian Johnson and I don't exactly see eye to eye on everything, which is fine, because I mean, he hasn't taken my calls in some time. Oh, very cool. Yeah, so we'll do that. I mean, we might as well do the Malgus one, because it is pretty cool. If anyone wants to join me for that last Flashpoint, you're welcome to. I'm gonna stream as much as I can tonight. As long as there are people here watching and you guys are happy and entertained, I will continue to stream. Here we go. So is this his right hand? Because that's a weird thing to say. He's impervious to my force push. It's been a while since I've done the Rise to the Hutt cartel. I don't remember hating it as much as some of the other stuff. It's a love-hate relationship with this game. Seriously, it has to be. Because although I like the game overall, I tend to dislike a lot of the core components of it. And then I'm thinking to myself, how can I really like this game? But apparently I do. Alright. So, oh, we got more pirates. Alright, very good. So what do we get? We got a helmet. Nice, that's a much nicer helmet. We got a pair of boots that are not as good. I think it was the belt that was way behind, so hopefully we pick up something like that. Man, but I'm re-energized to play this character now. This is like a freaking fantastic look. Thank you so much, Johnny. This looks awesome. Yeah, the hair looks a little silly. I know. It flips up on its own and takes forever to go back. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at him. Don't have anything available right now. Alright, now we gotta destroy these generators. They're over there, so we might as well just stop fighting these people.
We can't breach the shields. Disable the generators and we'll come in heavy.
You know, I would have liked to have seen what would have happened if they were able to do the original story designs for this game, but then it would be even less of an MMO. So, like, their game design decisions came back to bringing them into that. I think I talked about it before, but I don't expect you guys to have watched every single second of this, so I'll talk about it again. Essentially, whenever they initially wrote stories, they had all these planets. So the writers wrote the stories to jump around depending on, you know, sometimes you'd go to Tatooine for one quest and then you'd go somewhere else, and then you'd go somewhere else, then back to Tatooine or whatever. And you had this, like, really epic storyline. So it kind of was like a Star Wars story in that, like, you weren't just doing, like, one huge arcing mission on each planet and going up in progression. It was kind of like, we're going to go to Tatooine for this, and then, you know, go back here. And that was cool, but then they were like, hey, we really need to make sure everybody's story goes to the same place at the same time so people can play together, and that caused them all to be rewritten. And I would have liked to have seen the early drafts of what the individual stories were like whenever they were kind of like quest across the galaxy, instead of just like, okay, we're planet hopping one at a time kind of thing.
Taste our blood.
And that was one of the things, I didn't watch any of the trailers for the movie. I know, I'm weird, but like the Star Wars stories, like Rogue One and stuff, I have no problem watching those. And finding out insider information about them. But like the other episodes, I wanted to enjoy it or not enjoy it based on its own merit, so I didn't watch anything. And that was a good decision. I did the same for episode 7, and I was happy with how that played out. Alright, so one more should be okay. Now we just need to override that security console. That's awesome. Our bombers just came in and hit it. Now where are we going? Okay, so I gotta get past all these people. Cool. Oh, this is cool. We can't. Is that a chick? Because if it is, oh yeah, we totally walked in on the middle of something there. That'll be an Easter egg if you're an adult and you get what I'm referring to. He's in here choking that girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely played Knights of the Old Republic. It's actually my goal to get that to be one of our pre-recorded games that I'm gonna have heavily modded. I guess there's no downside to telling you now. The channel is actually gonna have a super heavily Star Wars modded Skyrim playthrough in the next month or two. I'm currently working on building out the mod list and everything with Ross, one of my moderators. So we're working on that. The goal was to have that good to go soon. Commander Folix, huh? Well, let's see. And then the other one is to have a heavily modified playthrough of KOTOR, both 1 and 2, where I have pretty much, you know, 10K of graphical mods to bring it up to speed as much as I can and to really enjoy it with you guys. And those will be pre-recorded. I was thinking about doing them as a you know, as a live thing, but perhaps I can get a voice actor to actually voice my parts, which would be kind of cool. So my voice acting ability is not quite up to snuff, and I know Peter's better, so I don't know if he has time or is interested. But it's something I'd like. Alright. Let's check again. Did we get a new belt yet? Doesn't look like it. We keep getting offered boots. These boots are better, so we'll take these boots. Yeah. Good. Actually, no, we're going back to the other boots. How about this? This is a shield. I want to focus. Okay. Override the security console. Locate the stealth prototype ship. Where is it? Maybe it's over here. I've killed everybody.
Target locked. Missiles away.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I think I put it in the I put it in my bank, but after we're done with this, I'll go back and get it. All right, so we're almost there.
Stealth fighter's tracking me. No, it's a command ship.
What's going on, chemistry guy? Good to see you.
Come on. Shield out. Engines blast. I'm going down. I'm going.
Want to hear my reactions? You know, it's been so long that I remember, you know, like some of it, but I don't remember like every scene and every line.
Saw your arrival, my lord. Welcome.
This.
Ilum is stained with Imperial blood.
As we speak, your army falls to the superior strength of Malgus's force. I'm afraid I was forced to swat down your attack squadron. Troublesome brats had the gall to bomb my base. I hope they weren't friends of yours.
Aside from a traitor to the Empire, who are you?
I am Darth Saravan, right hand to Emperor Malgus, emissary and friend to the Voss.
He seeks your stealth fighter.
Thank you, my dear. Tal Sako is a Voss mystic. Soon she will experience a vision of Voss prosperity under Emperor Malgus. Then all Voss will join us.
Your precious mystic won't have any visions if I cut her down.
Raise your hand against a Voss mystic, and their people will turn against your empire, sealing its demise.
I will survive to watch this battle. I will bow to the victor.
In that case, I will fulfill your vision for the glory of the new empire.
Excellent.
Tal Sako, observe how I destroy the Imperial scum. With your death, the Voss will join us.
Oh, playing playing another awesome Star Wars song. Now, you would actually have to interrupt him not to die here. I don't believe I actually bound that to anything. So.
Diplomacy doesn't permit much bloodshed. How I've missed this.
Come on, what is he? Stuck? Oh, he keeps hitting me. You dick. What's going on, Travis? Good to see you. Chemistry guy, Fahrenheit only, please. We use imperial measurement in the United States. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Seriously, oops. I was so close, I looked up, I'm like, oh, well, I should really probably pop my cooldowns. My bad. Alright, we're gonna do this again. We're not gonna fail this time. We must not fail. Kinda actually feel shame about that. I thought I had that fight well and truly in hand, but I think my my support guy probably died, which why I died. I'll have to do a better job. Come with me, my Droid manservant. There we go. What's going on, Travis? Good to see you tonight. I'll need you to get to your, or I'll need to get your opinion on the new intro. So if you skip back to the beginning and watch the opening of the stream. Basically, I hated that how I was always sitting there waiting for confirmation that we were live, and I didn't know if the mic was on or not. So I figured if I started a video like that, that you know has a little bit of lead-in time, whenever it connects and starts, it's good to go. I know. Okay. Doing this again.
Observe how I destroy the Imperial scum.
Be just fine. This time, I'm going to actually try to stop his crazy attacks.
Your death, the Voss will join us.
Hopefully that... Did I lose that droid? Because that would be bad.
Diplomacy doesn't permit much bloodshed. How I've missed this.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like my droid's dead. I gotta stop him from doing that. I gotta actually actively try to stop him from casting the stuff that's really bad. It will kill us. I think we got him. I can feel his panic. There it is. We've won.
I have failed you.
Okay, so what did we get? We get another helmet. It's actually very similar to what we had previously. I wonder, should I kill her? What are we gonna do?
Seraphim was a false friend. Now he is gone.
Alright, Johnny, you have a great night. Thanks for showing up.
This is Heska. Repeat, this is General Heska. Do you read me?
Inform the Grand Moff that Darth Seraphim is dead, and his stealth ship now belongs to the Empire.
Excellent. Imperial forces are busy securing the fort, and we found survivors. Shall I dispose of them?
Spare us and my people join the Empire.
Leave no survivors, Heska. Anyone who supports Malgus must die for their treason. I'm afraid that includes you.
No!
Ah, bet you didn't see that coming, visionary.
For the traitors. Grand Moff Regus already plots our next assault. Secure the stealth fighter, and prepare to slay the false Emperor.
I was teasing you about the Imperial only, by the way. Okay, so, turn to Grand Moff Regus. I wonder if, probably just have to exit zone. Oh, here we go. We can go out this way. Alright, sweet. Berlin, Germany. Nice. Love the ruthlessness. Yeah, so I mean, my Kylo Ren is basically, the Last Jedi Kylo Ren. I've gone completely dark. Alright, so we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and train here, and then we're gonna start the expansions tonight.
The Force is a weapon.
That was the goal.
I will show you how to wield it.
So where did my saber go? It went somewhere. It's really useful in PvP. I don't know if it really has much of a use outside of it. Okay. We're gonna go back to excuse me. Okay, we're gonna go back to my ship now. We're gonna get started with our expansions. So let's do it. And if you guys are just joining me, my name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn. We are a sci-fi gaming channel. These are some of my regulars in the chat. I'd love for you to join us. If you're interested in doing that, don't forget to subscribe and check that bell notification so that you know every time that we go live. We do live streams pretty much every night, and I have a schedule now on the Discord. But just to go over it with you guys real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get on with this playthrough. Monday nights we play Star Wars Galaxies, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Tuesdays we play SWTOR. Wednesday, I don't have a stream Wednesday night, but I do have a pre-recorded video that comes out Wednesday. It's usually myself playing one of the single-player games, like this week it'll be Star Wars Rebellion. Thursday is Star Citizen. Friday is LucasArts Throwback Night, so that will be when we play a game like Jedi Knight or Jedi Knight Outcast or Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Knight Outcast, TIE Fighter, one of those classic games, and you guys can play it with me. Saturday night is Star Wars Stellaris multiplayer, where the audience is actually invited to play directly in the game with me, and it's a lot of fun. We have fun with that. And then Sunday is our single player Stellaris episode. I'm doing that because I think that'll be much better for everyone. Oh, the headgear. Thank you, Michael. Oh, my gloves glow. I need to fix that. That's actually not that bad. Who cares? Michael, what's going on? Good to see you.
You speak to the Emperor's wrath.
Wrath. This is Darth Maul of the Dark Council. Once you've defeated your traitorous master before us. Now,
You serve a silent emperor and his cryptic hand. If you are content to stand unchallenged, then so be it. But I would test your strength for the Empire's survival.
Do not seek to goad me, Ma. I answer only to the Emperor himself.
As does the Council. But our authority requires an empire to have meaning. The course of the war is changing. The Republic has tasted blood, and there is much you do not know. The planet mccabe on the edge of hot space is the key to victory or destruction. Come in secret, and we may discuss the coming doom.
Very well. We shall rendezvous at mccabe. End communication.
That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to mccabe. Never heard of it before, let's find out more about it. Whoa, was very lucky we didn't smash into that asteroid. Alright, let's go get that helmet for Michael there. This tonight evening show. Alright, so mccabe is pretty unique. You can kind of see in this picture, if you haven't played it before, you're in for a treat. Alright. Oh, it already took me off. Damn. Okay, I think when we get down, there'll be a way to do it. Alright. Over there first, we'll see if there's anything cool here that I can get. Hey, look at that. That's actually pretty awesome. Here, I'll sell the stuff that I can't use, so that's like practically all of it. Make a little bit of money back.
For the Empire.
Okay, so we'll get the headgear when we get to the bottom. I'm pretty sure there'll be a bank or something. So I'll start the conversation.
Darth Maul. Is he here?
Mighty Wrath, follow me, please.
Here we go. 92 is not that hot. How cold does it get there, chemistry guy?
Shuttle Fuliginous, en route to Docking Bay 8. Non-essential personnel must clear the area.
Absolutely, Maxime. If you want to come to mccabe, you can play with us tonight.
There is strength in this chamber. Let it suffice for the task ahead. The Empire is losing this war. Barring the unexpected or the miraculous, our total defeat will occur within the year.
I did not expect such candor from the Dark Council. We must move swiftly then.
Or we die. Power plays have diminished the Dark Council. The Republic stands united while we bicker amongst ourselves. Our last chance, our only chance, is far from the front lines. The planet mccabe is the secret to victory, and its responsibility is yours.
An unaligned colony world on the edge of Hutt space. Why does it matter? And why now?
mccabe grew rich from mining and trade, becoming a neutral paradise for wealthy Cretans. It escaped the war due to its tactical insignificance. But now the Hutt cartel has seized mccabe for itself. The Hutts believe that with our imminent defeat, the time has come to chase glory.
The Hutts are ambitious, but they're not militant. What's the cartel thinking?
The Hutts had an empire long ago. Many dream of its return. The Hutts chose mccabe not for its wealth, but for a substance called isotope 5, a mineral capable of twisting gravity and electromagnetic fields. The Hutts have kept it a secret, but 1 gram could provide a near-infinite power source. Isotope 5 could remake the Hutts into a force to rival the Republic.
If the Hutts are keeping Isotope 5 a secret, where did you get this information?
The Empire has been monitoring Hutt activity on the planet. This effort has borne fruit. Despite Despite the efforts of the Hutt's mercenaries, mccabe's leaders are requesting aid from the Republic, and the planet is on the verge of chaos. You must steal the Hutt stockpile of Isotope 5 under cover of the conflict. Stealth is paramount. If the Hutts and Republic realize your intent, they will deploy overwhelming force.
Sending me to an isolated planet on a secret mission, surrounded by foes? You want me out of the way?
We were destroyed by paranoia and infighting once. I will not allow that to happen again. Not with the Emperor silent. You will have a limited support team. Specialists capable of performing their duty and willing to serve you unto death. But in short, you will be alone on a hostile world. With our lines crumbling, we cannot mount a full-scale invasion.
My lord, you're needed with the Cardoban fleet.
There is a cloaked shuttle waiting to deliver you to the surface. You may establish an uplink to your team once you land.
Very well.
Be wary and move with subtlety. If you fail, the Empire's last stand will be over before it begins.
Alright. Excellent. Well, Maxime, we're gonna be here, so that's fine. And even if you don't get in tonight, you can always join us next time. Okay, so I'm here. Looks like we're all here. Great. Wonderful. Is there a cargo hold up here, perhaps? I do see that. Here we go. Priority transport terminal. There's a GCN terminal. Is there a cargo hold, maybe? Somewhere. Looking for one. No, I don't see anything. Alright. Alright, it's time to talk to the shuttle pilot. Looks like you're not eligible to join, so I'll just meet you down there.
It's an honor, my Lord Wrath. Sergeant Defane, 21st Starfighter Division. Flew sorties at the battles of Coruscant and Ilum, decorated for both. Never thought I'd be in Hutt space while the Republic's chasing our fleet. Whatever we're after here, I hope it's worth it.
You will fly me to the service of mccabe, and you will ask no questions. Understood?
As you wish. I should warn you, the flight's going to be rough. Atmospheric energy charge makes landing anything larger than a shuttle impossible. Our girl here's the right size, but she's built for stealth, not grit. Hold on tight.
Yeah, chemistry guy. It can get up to 100 degrees here in the summer, and it was as low as like -10 earlier, so I think you have it pretty good. And that's all Fahrenheit, so that's like way negative Celsius. Uh-oh. So much for all that bragging about his skills. My empire in Stellaris will never fall. Here we are. Will not allow it. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? We're going to scavenge communicator parts from the wreckage. Now we're going to repair the communications uplink. Start the conversation.
This is orbital support to ground. Repeat, support team to ground. Codes verified. I don't know who you are, and with the Hutts trying to listen in, I don't want to. Just tell me your condition.
I am Rage Incarnate. That is all you need to know.
Sith, then? Yes, my lord. Top priority is to establish a corridor on and off-world. My team needs access planet-side, and you need an exfiltration route. Shuttle flights are unreliable, but mccabe has gravity hooks for slow-speed cargo transport. Ground-to-atmosphere turbolifts ready for capture.
gravity hooks. If we want to take and hold one, we'll need one that's isolated. We can't draw attention. Your assessment?
Sending coordinates of a recommended site now. Opposition will be heavy. When the Hutts took mccabe, they paid off the planet's defense force. Veteran mercenary band called the Interstellar Regulators. But sweep the bunkers around Gravity Hook 7 and you can wipe out the mercenaries and signal the all clear. Then hit the gravity hook itself, fast and quiet.
When this is over and we meet, you will learn respect for the one in command.
I didn't mean disrespect, just using the plan I have. I'll stay online, but until we're planetside, comms will be patchy. And there's one other thing. Watch out for ground quakes. A couple of tremors hit the planet recently, and you don't want to get swallowed whole.
I actually don't think chemistry. I was just being bravado. There is no way that we can save the Stellaris campaign. Pretty sure it's all over but the tiers. Which way do we go? Here we go. Okay, let's do this. So we're gonna go to Secure Communications Bunker 72. Looks like it's on the right-hand side. And very cool. No, I have no interest in fighting these guys, so if I can avoid it, so be it. I'll get to level 70 just by playing the game. We don't need to unnecessarily grind on trash mobs. There it is, Bunker 72. I will be your doom.
This is Gravity Hook 7 to Regulator Post 2X3. We have not received an all-clear signal. The strike team is on its way. Never mind. Signal just came through. Sorry, Commander. Some sort of comm disruption. Must have been another ground quake.
This is support team to ground. That's one clear. Whoever you are, keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, I was talking about the single player game, John. One with the Vong going crazy in the galaxy. I don't think that's tenable. The multiplayer, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna win the multiplayer. Unless people join up against me, I should be in good shape. I've already rebuilt my infrastructure. We'll be good. Yeah. No, it's fine with being OP. I don't like taking time with this stuff. I want to rush through this. I'm all about the story. I'd play this on like easy story mode if it was an option, just because I find that to be fun. I've played MMOs and grinded for so many years that the prospect of killing another million enemies to finish the story doesn't excite me. But it's actually, you know, like the talking and all that I enjoy at this point. Besides, it would make sense that I would come with backup.
This is Raspart to Regulator Post 2X9. The Archon's pet freak is cracking down on security, so we still need that all clear. Over. Coming in now. Got it. I'll let you get back to playing Kazak or however you pass the time.
Support team to ground. Remember I mentioned the quakes? That was a minor one.
I don't need a support team to notice the obvious. Stay off the line until you have something useful.
Oh, so you're a Dark Council member? Or I am. Alright, let's see. It's been a while since I've done this. Whoa, that was scary. That's risky. I'm either gonna aggro none of them or all of them.
I am going to make you suffer.
And it does make sense to send me to this, even though I am a Dark Council member, perhaps. Because this is the last-ditch effort for the Empire. They're gonna lose. We don't want that to happen. Evil must win.
Gravity hook 7 to regulator post 2x4. Receiving the all clear.
I think it's like
now.
4 a.m. in Sweden, man.
Last one. You should be able to hit the gravity hook without anyone sounding alarms. Play this right, the Hutts will never know. You'll have to assault the hook's base, then take a lift to the docking ring. That's where the command crew will be.
When the gravity hook is secure, I assume you join me. I'd like to put a face to that voice.
My team and I will be joining you. Yes.
Denied.
We have identified a member of the opposition. The mercenaries overseer.
They can watch.
It's the project of one of the Hutts running mccabe. He's an alien Wifid. Trained from the time he was a cub to be a Hutt cartel enforcer. Big and brutal. Thought you should know.
Alright, excellent. We have that. Let's go ahead and now we have to go to gravity hook docking ring, which is actually to the right. No way through here except the fight. Once more, the Sith shall rule the galaxy, and we will have peace. Well, I guess my story is I am the Emperor's Wrath, so we're in good space. We're in good company.
Your destiny
Hey,
lies with me.
Nathaniel Burnett.
Obi-Wan knew this to be true.
Thank you for subscribing. Nathaniel is now a member of the Intrepid Elite. So if you do subscribe to the channel and your subscriptions are public, Lord Vader will, in turn, greet you. Which reminds me, don't forget to subscribe. Right. We're gonna start this conversation together. Sweet. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't remember this at all. That's a space elevator. That's one of the things that we're thinking about building on Earth. It'd be pretty awesome if we were able to pull that off, actually. level 53. Very nice.
Support team to ground. We're in a shuttle and ready to dock as soon as you have control. I've got another favor to ask, though. See if you can get the mercenaries hut overseer talking. I'd like a voice print from him.
Do you always take souvenirs from your enemies? Or is the overseer special?
Get his voice print, and we can synthesize it when the huts come calling.
I'll keep trying, sir.
That is a lovely thing.
You're finished.
Oh, you got a sword. Whoa. You got a badass here. Oh, that was anticlimactic. But even solo, he's like a pushover.
Support team, the docking ring is secure. You may proceed to
I
board.
haven't, John.
Take positions, everyone. Bedaru, scan the base. Captain Honthor, you're on comms. My lord Roth. I didn't realize they were sending... Sorry, if I seemed casual.
Sir, the huts are calling, but we've got what we need to fake a response. What answer should I send?
The angrier huts get, the stupider they become. Give it time, then use your faked response.
You heard the order. Do it. I'm Katarn, by the way. 8 years Ministry of Logistics, 3 months Black Ops Coordinator. Times being what they are.
Lord Sithorat, Tactical Advisor. My life for you, my loyalty to the Empire.
I'm here to organize the team and facilitate your needs. He'll suggest people to kill.
You pledge your life to me, but who made you Sith? I would know your loyalties.
The traitor Darth Malgus brought me out of the Academy. I am here to pay for his crimes. The Empire must be united.
If we're going to steal mccabe's isotope 5 stockpile, we don't have much time. Once the huts figure out what we're after, they'll shut down our escape route.
Fleets burn over Balmorra to buy us this opportunity. We mustn't waste it.
Our proposed target is Solida Hesk, Mining Corporation executive. Secretly worked with the huts to study isotope 5 and sell out the planet. She's hosting half a dozen huts and their bodyguards at her private resort. But if there's anyone who knows where the isotope is stored, it's her.
Executives who consort with huts don't hold up under interrogation. How do I find her?
A covert assault on the resort. I will provide tactical data once you arrive.
Transportation will be ready soon. You can break in, question her, and get her to turn over control of the corporate computers. Any words to your team before you go?
I will not tolerate incompetence. Failure will be punished with death. Insubordination will be addressed more harshly. If you wish to survive mccabe, you will obey my commands.
We will obey.
We will obey.
We will obey.
Alright, so they will obey, apparently. All good. Let's see. Focus Retribution, healing an ally, performing a damage attack on an enemy. Both have 30% chance. Okay. Power or Mastery. I think we want one of each. Okay, so we'll take this. Very good. We got a new relic. Throw that in there. Super awesome. And then we also have these mccabe things, which are part of the reputation system, which are kind of neat. Alright, good to go. Let's, what do we do now? Secure the outpost holoterm. Alright, so we're gonna go do that. We're gonna continue a little bit. I don't know how late I'm gonna play for. I'd like to play for a while, but I do have to work tomorrow, so we'll see. Alright, we're gonna go to the gravity hook docking ring level, and hopefully there's a way for me to get that. Oh, this is just the first of the expansions. There are many. Go ahead and use this. I think this actually, yeah.
Shame we didn't keep any.
This gives you a buff, which brings up your gear. Oh, there you go. Totally worth it. And then this too for getting around. Let's see, there's probably a... I would think that there's a GTN terminal here somewhere. Let's see. Look around. Here it is. Okay, so I got my cargo hold. Alright, hopefully I didn't sell it. I'd be really mad at myself if I sold it. Especially because I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Might have sold it. Yeah, it's not on here. Yeah. Okay, so change of plans. We'll find a GTN and buy it. Here it is. Right there. I thought I'd lost it. When is my active outfit? We'll throw this in the head slot. Changes. Unhide the head slot. There we go. Now we have the full Kylo Ren, you know, turtleneck thing. And whenever my hair flips up now, it should be dark everywhere, so that looks a little better. Makes his voice sound a little bit robotic like Kylo Ren's did. So that's why I like to do it. Something different. Thank you, Michael, for repeating that.
Travel route is confirmed.
This is Lord Sithorat. There is a guard post near your landing position. I advise eliminating its protectors before they investigate.
Well then, I guess we shall do that. That was my plan as well. Alright, so we're here. I'll wait for you to join. Just need you to land over here. We should be good. See, I can appreciate that as well. I don't rank it that highly. Empire Strikes Back is still my favorite. Here. Click it real quick to see if it gives you the opportunity. I guess he's already done it.
I am here, securing the line. I gather you felt that. If these quakes continue, none of us may escape intact.
You're a tactical advisor, not my geologist. Advise me on tactics.
As you wish. Solida Hesk and her corporation hold the secrets of Isotope 5. She is currently at her resort, hosting 3 Hutt clan lords.
Manju is a spice trafficker and slaver. Kabisho is a negotiator and advocate for the cartel.
Her face looks different. She looks better.
Industrial moon.
Hesk has installed substantial automated security. And each hut also has a cadre of bodyguards. Resistance is inevitable.
We're not talking about Nar Shaddaa thugs. Who exactly have the Hutts employed?
Slavers and gladiators. Beasts and beastmasters. formidable opponents. The resort is built on a self-contained mesa. Isolate the mesa, and neither reinforcements nor fleeing witnesses will pose a problem.
There are only a handful of landing pads around the resort, so I'd suggest destroying the pads and the shuttles.
However, the Hutt's bodyguards are garrisoned at the landing pads as well. To cut off the resort, you will need to pass through them.
No way off the mesa. No one coming to help. The Hutts and their sponsor trapped with me. Shall we begin?
At your word.
That sounds so
I will
deliciously
monitor your
evil.
position and update you as I can. May the Force grant you strength.
Let's do this. So I need to reach their landing pad, huh? Actually, we've only done this like 18 billion times. I know exactly where it is. I remember this part.
Forces are ahead. These are his elite slavers, responsible for turning the royal family of Vena into chattel for the Last Jedi markets. According to Manju, they also once brought in a Sith lord in chains. I do not believe it.
I am Wrath Incarnate. Holy shit. I would think I could do that from a distance, but I guess not. There you go.
A girl can dream, can't she?
Alright, so we're gonna go around and sabotage all the Hutt's landing pads so they can't take off. Get away from me. These bridges are kind of interesting. They're bridges of light.
Kobisho, the Hutt's servants, are near. They are Nikto, whose clan has served the Hutts for 12 generations, bred for battle. They are also known to keep formidable pets. Stay cautious.
Oh, crap. Alright. I was thinking I was gonna throw him off, but I didn't know there was a ledge there. Didn't really want to jump down there. Could be my death. Run, Jason. That's just to do with your level difference, and if they're elite or not. One of these guys might pop me if they get lucky with a critical shot. I really like their armor though. I don't remember it looking like that before. I'm a big fan of blue. Oh, look, we like pulled the entire... Pulled the entire camp. Thankfully, we just tear through them like butter. That reputation going.
You are approaching a cluster of Proto-Rania the Hutt's bodyguards. These are enforcers from his manufacturing plants. Brutes, not intelligent, but physically powerful. They can survive breathing toxins 20 hours a day. They will not die this time.
So much for that. You're telling me how awesome they are, and we just cut them in half.
The mesa is sealed. No reinforcements will come, and no one can flee. I suggest you proceed to the estate.
Don't let your guard down. The hut security may be broken, but Solid Hesk still has droids.
Alright, now you can do this. Oh, you gotta get it right, though. I used to do this to cheat. Not have to fight so many damn NPCs. Back in the day when I couldn't avoid them. I'm fine with just killing them. They die so quickly.
Solid Hesk should be around somewhere.
The Archon reviewed my security himself, and if you have a problem, well, why don't you slither back and let me handle this? So the Empire is on mccabe now? Trying to kill the Hutts while they're in one place? Or do you trot after the Republic fleet wherever it goes?
Solid Hesk, tell me about Isotope 5.
What? I don't... Yes, we discovered the Isotope 5 during deep drilling operations, and yes, my Hutt investors kept it a secret. But believe me, the Hutts are no friends of mine. Because their greed overwhelmed their sense, we're going to lose the whole blasted planet.
You sold out your whole world to a cartel of criminals. How did you expect it to end?
You're not understanding. I'm not being melodramatic. We are literally losing the planet. mccabe only has a few weeks left before the planetary core rips apart. That's what happens when you extract Isotope 5.
The ground quakes.
No more mccabe, no more Isotope, and no more fancy resort or corporation. So yes, I'll need Hutt allies once my planet is gone.
You doomed all of mccabe, and now you're worried about where to go next.
Yes, I am. Go ahead, watch my hands. I'm not triggering any alarm. There. I've granted access to my corporate systems.
Checking. We're in.
I have information, money, and influence, and I'm as happy to work with you as with the Hutts. Just help me survive.
She acts unforgivably.
She's not going to betray us today. And if anyone can mislead the Hutts about our presence, it's her.
Your assistance will not be necessary.
Oh, badass. I don't think I ever did that before. I just took the path of reason.
I'm purging her security records, at least. The Hutt cartel will know something happened, but they'll have to work for the details. We'll check her corporate data and wait for you at the gravity hook. We can chat about the end of the world.
Sounds like a, it's totally something Doctor Who would say. Right. So we're good to go, so we can return back to them. So let's go ahead and quick travel back. It's the gravity hook. Gravity hook 7, I think. Alright guys, well I hope you're having a great time. I'm having fun playing the expansions with you. We're gonna do a couple more, see how that goes. So we'll go ahead and go back up to the docking ring, speak to my team. That's probably why I don't remember it being up in space, because that cutscene is only a one-time thing. Whenever you shoot up there on the turbo lift.
We've got to have topographic scans, satellite imagery, something.
You survive. It is a good day.
Right, welcome back. We found the Isotope 5's location in Hesk's files. The bad news? Getting to it is a problem. The good news? mccabe won't explode for weeks, so why worry?
I've tolerated your lack of discipline, but there are limits. When I enter, you will honor me as your lord and master.
What? I'm trying... Forgive me, my lord. It won't happen again.
The Hutts store their isotope in Stronghold 1. It is mccabe's treasury, built to be impenetrable. One entrance, unbreachable walls, 6 layers of security.
6, plus a prototype being assembled by the Hutts. Some kind of Isotope 5 powered droid in the early stages. We're going to need time to plan.
I came to this forsaken planet for one purpose, and time and again you say we are not ready. No more warnings. You are not irreplaceable.
I would die for my empire, Lord.
You might.
My
Hold that
lord,
thought.
Strike now, and the Hutts will come in force. Your power is supreme, yet it will be impossible to move the isotope off-world. But if the Hutts are distracted, they can do nothing.
Maxime Bordanis has donated $2 Canadian to Captain Katarn. Thank you so much. I mean, donations are pretty much how the stream gets even close to breaking even, which it still doesn't.
And it'll get worse if the Republic's
So thank you.
We're moving the hover tanks into settlements. That'll keep them
Properly
locked
thank
down.
you after this is over.
And we'll level city blocks if we have to.
I hate those dudes.
Imagine a world in revolt. With their attention on the civilians, the Hutts could not afford to move against us.
Support a revolution and doom countless lives. Also, we can steal an isotope. I approve.
We'd have to free the settlements somehow.
Hover tanks are the vanguard of the mercenary army, armored and powerful. If you destroy them, the people could rally.
What about propaganda? Couldn't we send a message? Incite them somehow?
Tell them about mercenary atrocities and how the Republic has made a deal with the Hutts. Make them afraid.
It will be done.
Operation Cinder.
If you can destroy the hover tanks, I'll keep you up to date on the status of the revolution.
You go to war against the Hutts today. It will be an honor to observe.
Alright, thank you very much, and we're up to level 54. Alright, let's continue. Thank you so much for your donation, Maxime. Am I saying that correctly? I'm probably not. I can barely speak English, so for trying to say French, I'm probably not getting it done. But my stream, or my channel basically makes almost all of the meager amount that it does by donations from awesome viewers like you guys, so they're always important to me, regardless of the amount. It's the fact that I'm doing something that you guys like enough to support that. It's pretty awesome. My wife doesn't understand it at all, but, you know, she appreciates it too. That's right, don't make me choke you. Alright. Let's get started. Alright, so we're killing all these hover tanks. Shouldn't be that hard.
So much fun.
There we go. That. Kind of fun. Jumping on a tank and making it explode. I approve. Although, having the tank explode while you're standing on it, probably not the best strategy. Just gonna throw that out there. Does Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch? I don't know, is that too... There we go. Does that make me too old? Does that not connect with the audience?
It's so much fun.
I agree with you, Jasa. It really is.
But a girl can dream, can't she?
Oh wow, these gloves are way better than the gloves we had. That's insane. You can watch the rotation I'm doing. If you're a vigilance vigilance jug, or what is this? Let me check it real quick for you. Vengeance Juggernaut or Vigilance Jedi. What I'm doing here. Oh, we still have a we have a point to spend. Nice. Let's see, what can we get for our combat proficiencies? Alright, force charge. Yeah, we'll get that. So basically, force charge will allow us to send in our big attack anytime we want to.
The hover tanks have been destroyed, and the mercenaries have been routed.
My lord, we have observed the enemy's flight. Riots
Fair
have
enough.
begun across the planet.
Thank you for tolerating me. Now, is it, because I can't tell at all, and there's nothing else I can see, is it male or female? I would assume it's male, because my audience is like 96.8% male.
What sort of people terrorize and execute innocents for money?
To shed blood for one's home, one's beliefs, is glorious. There is no glory here.
There is something else. Some of the civilian leadership seems reluctant to take this opportunity to strike. We think they're laying low and regrouping. But if we're going to steal the Isotope 5, we need the civilian leaders organizing a full-on revolt. If I set up a meet, can you push them?
When I run out of patience, people die. Will that be suitable?
Might be. Really up to you. There's a man named Polis Avesta who's got influence with the rebels. He's holed up at an old plantation. You've already got half the planet riled up. Win over Avesta, and he'll make sure everyone's pointing the right way.
Alright. Okay, so my OBS for some reason just lost connection and reconnected, so hopefully everything's good. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, male, just because I don't know much about the French names. I know like Italian, it's like O and A, and that's how you can tell, especially here because I can't actually see and or hear you guys. All good. Thank you very much for not being offended when I asked that, because that wasn't what I meant in that way. Besides, I was telling my wife, I'm like, you know, if I have 2,500 subscribers and 3% of them are women, just by just by random odds and everything, some of them should be super attractive. So you definitely have competition, honey. And she didn't like that very much, but I don't understand why. I was just telling her that, you know, she got somebody that's in demand, and she didn't really see it that way.
Don't move! None of you move!
Careful, ground team.
Listen to their voices. They cannot defeat you, but they stand defiant.
You're pathetic. Where is your leader?
I'm Polis Avesta. You didn't have to do that. I received your message. You freed the settlements, and I'm grateful. But why would the Empire get involved at all?
You don't need to know why the Empire is interested in mccabe. We're here, and nothing we do will harm the planet or its citizens.
That's a lot to claim.
We've given you an opportunity to fight back. You need to take it and organize a planet-wide attack.
And what if we say no?
You will rot here and be forgotten.
Right. Well, it's not my decision to make, regardless. Let me talk to the other leaders in the Resistance.
I think that's a good sign. Once Polis is on board, get out and I can tip off the regulator
Oh,
mercenaries.
Jason.
Let them know Polis's attack is coming. Maximize the blood and fury.
Give the regulators information on their foes, and we can draw out this fight as long as possible. Well done.
Thank you.
These rebels battle for their people against unthinkable odds. They deserve our admiration.
It's done. Within 12 hours, we'll coordinate raids on the regulator bases and Hutt palaces. But we're still outmatched. Stay and help us plan.
I have other business, but when the fighting starts, I'll be there.
Then we'll see you on the battlefield.
I have what I need. Do I tell the regulators or not?
Let the rebels and the mercenaries fight their own battles from here on out.
As you wish. We'll await you at the gravity hook.
Alright. So we're done, so I'm going to go ahead and hyper back to the gravity hook. Man, that does look good, though. Full props, Johnny, for coming up with this outfit. It's exactly like Kylo Ren. I like it. Yeah, my English is bad. It's kind of embarrassing. All right, here we are. Let's do this. Maybe there'll be more force choking. Who knows?
My team say they're outgunned. Tell the Hutts to get us aerial support or the regulators walk. The Hutts took our planet from us. Now we take it back.
Pakamalamaku, a perge kikama.
My lord, we're getting a few hours before the fighting settles. That's our window to break into Stronghold 1 and steal the Isotope 5.
A proper greeting. Maybe you've learned your lesson.
All I want is to finish the mission.
That's kind of defiant. That was
right.
Overly dramatic.
The vault facility is built into a volcanic mesa with a single entrance.
You have a great night, chemistry guy.
It's also got sensors, alarms, enough to catch any thief who gets inside.
You said the place was built by the mccabe government. That's an impressive amount of security, even for a government vault.
mccabe was built on mineral wealth, but because of the problems shipping off-planet, storing valuables was an issue. Our science consultant has a way around the security, though.
Niga manik nagik oya, makini argam kim mamek wawak. Beraka karam kara, eninyamak ora mag yang megik. Mem amgap kugap, kramanik, kiga mayamak.
I haven't seen your species with the Science Bureau before.
Kala jiwa nimok, bemgam nyama naya aigam. My squad will follow your initial insertion to cover your escape route. Once inside, expect heavy resistance. Regulator mercenaries and automated security, yes. But also specialists loyal to the Hutt cartel.
There's also the Hutt's prototype Isotope 5 droid. Assuming it's online, which we probably should. Still trying to find its weak points, but we're out of time.
Well, if the droid is able to kill me, we'll know for sure that Isotope 5 is worth the trouble.
It's
we'll keep
true.
working on the problem. We estimate the Hutts have mined about 100 kilos of Isotope 5. You'll be able to move it by hand with Sithorat's help. I think that's everything. We're at your service.
Get me the data and the explosives for the groundquake. If anything goes wrong, it's on your head.
My lord, this is Neon
Right.
to all teams. We are go. Lock down comms in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, very good. So we have new armor guards, which don't matter because they're not better than what we have. So we unlocked the title Kylo Ren the Sinister. I'm gonna use that. That's pretty... Oh, I was still an apprentice? I never fixed my title? You guys should have yelled at me for not keeping up with this. There it is. Kylo Ren the Sinister. Yeah, so OBS just, like, reconnected and disconnected. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know what happened on my stream. We should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here to the volcanic mesa. HK47 has joined us. Welcome. I too like to dabble in some roleplay. Time to time. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, let's go. So this is yeah, okay, I remember this. I don't really have to fight any of these guys. I don't think that they're high enough level to hurt me. But I will anyway. Something about force choking a beast like that. There we go, level 55.
So much fun.
That was awesome. More people need to use the force push. It's extremely effective.
So much fun.
First detonator set. All teams on schedule.
Schedule. I love the British accent.
We're picking up wildlife down there with you.
Well,
I'm guessing the quakes are disturbing the ecosystem.
I think I can't see that.
Doesn't help you, I suppose.
Oh no. Gotta get out of the lava before I die. Something I need to get from this guy? No? Hey, what's up, Dark Lord Baggin? Hey guys, Dark Lord Baggin, Travis, John, they're all sponsors of the channel. So that means that they pay $4.99 a month, and because of that, they get to use the icon next to their name, and they get all of my custom icons for the channel. If you're interested in being a sponsor, I think they do take credit cards and PayPal. It's all done through YouTube, so you just click that green button at the top, and really helps me out. And if you're interested, we're gonna have a Patreon page that's coming up here for the new campaign, and just to help the channel as well. A lot of people have shown an interest in donating, so I'm working on setting that up. I want to make sure that I get the levels just right before I do it. So you should be seeing that here within the next couple of weeks. And at that point, I might turn off sponsorships because I have a feeling that it will be much better for you guys on Patreon anyway, because YouTube takes so much of this. Oh, here we go. Got a recon walker. YouTube takes so much of the earnings that it's almost better not to do that. Yeah. Alright, so we'll figure something out, John. It's like Ziost.
The last of the charges are in place. Support team, confirm.
Confirm, my lord. We'll get a major groundquake when those go off. Recommend you find shelter before detonation. The mercenaries' landing pad isn't far. Should be sturdy enough not to collapse.
Yeah, they take like 33% or more, so it's pretty bad actually.
Should be. is not an acceptable degree of risk.
And that's why a lot of people use donations for their streams, like on Twitch and stuff. Because they'll go through PayPal, and then the only thing you pay is the PayPal fee, and not get, like, raked by Twitch as well. Alright. Nice. I like your dancing. It's good dancing. Ah, crap. Alright. Hey, what's going on, the best around? Good to see you. He goes by Chaos. I remember. It's the worst. Is it Lana? I don't know. Could be the same voice actress. I mean, there's just like certain things I will never look up though. I will never look up the voice actress for Kira because the way Kira is in the game is exactly how I want to remember her. And if she looks different, it's going to totally ruin that for me.
So much fun.
What do you think, Lord Baggin? We finally got the look nailed down for the Last Jedi Kylo Ren. I'm really pleased with that. That's about, I would say that's as close as you can get, really. Over here. Yeah, what the hell? Alright, Michael, you have a great night, man. Thank you so much for watching.
This is the ground team, preparing to detonate charges.
Acknowledged.
I'm not sure. If I did, I'll have to take a look.
Status report?
There's a general alarm going out, but that's standard for a ground quake of this magnitude.
And the Stronghold won't be getting reinforcements while the Hutts are putting down the revolt. You're clear to go inside.
Before the day is over, we'll have the isotope 5 and be off this world.
We'll support you however we can. Lord Sitharat's team will follow you in and hold the upper levels open. Good luck.
Alright, my hair is all kinds of screwed up. Alright, so where do we have to go now? Kylo's used to being slapped around. I used your weak heart, boy. Alright, so these are actually reputation points, which allow you to get, I think, certain things off vendors and whatnot. Something they added in with the expansions in terms of having daily ones that you get. I think there's also daily caps on how much you can Receive.
If you take control, you can open the lower levels.
That's pretty cool. That was actually awesome, watching you cut down that guy effortlessly. That's exactly how it should be with our freaking lightsabers. Yeah, that's cool. So where are we going?
How could you not double the guard? It was a groundbreaking. They happen every week. You mercenaries have gotten soft, guarding a rich little planet all these years. The regulators weren't worth buying off.
I sure am using the stream deck.
Silence, all of you.
Send the alarm. Tell the Hutts we're under attack.
I play as a subscriber. You can play whatever you want as long as you have access to the expansions. You're totally welcome to run with my group. So that means you might want to, you won't have access to this unless you catch up with me. So you're gonna want to get to whatever point we're at in the story.
We must.
You will do nothing. Mighty Wrath. With your leave, we will hold position here. No one will pursue you. No one will close off your escape route.
You are barely more than an apprentice, desperate to show teeth. I am the Emperor's wrath. You are worthless here.
I will serve as best as I am able.
My lord, I'll start trying to access the security controls. Maybe we can link them to the gravity hook.
Begin. If we can bring Stronghold 1 under your control, perhaps it will be of use. We shall await your word.
I actually saw something about that. I don't know how I feel about it, but something I read. Like I said, I don't know if I agree with it. They said that Poe gained an incredible amount of leadership in the new movie and lost a good bit of likability. So I don't know if I agree with the second part, but I definitely think that he had a ton of character development in that movie. You know, Kylo too, a little bit. Maybe not as much as we want, but it definitely shows that he's a complicated character. He's not like 100% all evil, all in. Like by the end, I think he definitely made his choice by the end of the movie. But at the beginning, he had that hesitation and whatnot. I mean, it was okay with me, and I have to say that I really like them linking together Kylo and Rey, because anything that brings new things to Star Wars is awesome to me.
Support to ground team. SWTOR's men got us into Stronghold 1 scanners. Radiation levels spike just ahead of you.
After all this time, I'm looking forward to seeing what this isotope can do.
Now, you can talk about whatever you want as long as you're happy and watching the stream. It works for me.
More firepower won't change the situation. The droid must be destroyed, and I will do the task myself.
That's enough. The decision of good luck in there.
Alright. That looks scary. What does it even look like? It's like a four-legged ostrich. Does it have that shield up?
The reprogramming is working. Nadrin and Lord Sithirite should be able to fire the guns.
Yeah, it has a shield up. Okay. That's good enough. Let me know if that droid's vulnerable. There it is. It's already not vulnerable again, so I gotta do this again. Thank you for the heal. They're gonna make us do it 3 times. Ouch, what is that? Oh, that's a heal over time. Kind of looked like a mustard gas cloud, which would also be bad. Holy crap. Oh yeah, Sabine went Ren. Yeah, that was kind of fun. I throw things out there to see what sticks, and that had pretty decent numbers, so that we'll do that maybe next. I'd really like to do the Jedi Knight one though, because that's how I like identify myself. Here we go. Should be able to finish it. There it is. Oh, what a thrill. She's not wrong. Alright, we have new mail. So I do hope that you guys are having a good time. I'm having a great time doing this for you. I really enjoy playing this game for you guys. Alright, let's see where we go now. We're going to the vault. Let's go to the vault. Yeah, that's never gonna see the light of day. Don't worry. I mean, like, as much as I'd like that, there is absolutely no way that they allow that to happen. Disney.
Support team, I found storage tanks, but they're mostly empty. There's only one sample left.
That can't be right. Keep looking.
I know what I see. Doubt me again, and there will be repercussions.
I just meant... I'm sorry.
Bumogala apayang. Inilama imi amka anggap.
They couldn't have. The Hutts used it all. They used up the isotope to make a damned army.
Panic now and I'll have you shot.
I'm focused. All right. You've got a sample. Get out of there before the droids come online.
Please stay. I am Sajin, First Archon of the New Hutt Empire, and Shadow Chief of the Conquest World mccabe. I've been wondering about the Empire's presence here for some time. But of course, you wanted the isotope.
Fancy titles and arrogance won't stop me from cutting you in two.
Nor will cutting me in two win you anything. The only isotope 5 left on mccabe is locked in the planet's core, and when that explodes, there won't be any left at all. Our army of droids is being assembled at facilities across the planet. Your empire has nothing. Rumor is, even your emperor is missing.
I have no interest in hearing a Hutt gloat.
This is Lord Sithorat. There are reinforcements coming. We are under attack. My team is attempting to aid you from the security center, but we cannot hold long. Awaiting orders.
I want those isotope 5 units gone. We'll leave the Archon without an army.
He said he had other facilities, but it would be a blow.
Kala jiwa nimok. Ebemgam nyama naya igam.
Notrin, you're going to get them all killed.
We will do our duty.
Blast it. Between you and Sithorat, we might be able to lower the Stronghold's heat shield and flood the vault with lava.
The droids would be buried in molten rock, but I doubt Sithorat's team would survive long enough to see it.
Sithorat will obey. We lower the heat shield and obliterate those things.
Fine. Looks like you'll have to disrupt the vault heat shield overrides. Sithorat's adjustments and the quake damage will do the rest.
Bemganaya nugam. Ejinim naya lak umnan mege.
We know our part, but move quickly. The droids shall burn.
Alright, very well. So we're going to use him to destroy these droids, and my people are expendable, as it should be. It's not a stream. There's no stream on Wednesday nights. Wednesdays and Sundays, there's no streams. We'll have pre-recorded videos that come out instead. So essentially, I'm going to put out content daily for you guys, in most instances, unless something comes up. That's the plan, because that gives me essentially 3 days, because Saturday, I only work in the mornings. Generally, I mean, it depends on if we're having any audits or anything going on. So, because of that, that gives me 3 days to do things like the Stellaris single player, because I was basically had a really poor work-life balance previously. So we're getting back to being able to support all that stuff. And it's just so much fun to stream now. We've built an audience here, you know, we have participation, there's donations which make my wife happy for, you know, using my time here, so that's all good. You have a great night, Michael. Yeah, Star Wars Rebellion will come out tomorrow morning, but it won't be a stream.
First override destroyed. Sithorat, over to you.
3 more mercenaries dead. Protect the controls.
Last one. Sitharat, your status.
My men are dead. I am alone against many, but I know my duty. Lowering the heat shield.
When you fall, it will be for the Emperor. Die well, Lord Sitharat.
Die well, my Lord Sith.
Most impressive.
John Doe donated $2 to Captain Katarn. Thank you so much for the donation, John. I appreciate you.
We'll see you at base.
Awesome. So we're good to go. Alright, so we're done here. We're going to return back. We've completed this part of the quest. Let's check to see what time it is. Alright, so it's 11:40, so I think we're going to end the stream there. So I really appreciate you guys. We'll turn in this quest. We'll see what the next quest is, and then this is where we'll take our place next week. So I hope that everybody liked it. If you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, make sure that you put in the comments of the video or something. Let me give me some feedback on the opening. Is it too much? If you like it, trying something new here because I have the ability to go super high tech with this stream deck. So I have all kinds of stuff I have planned for the future as well. So this is kind of my first rollout. I put that together tonight real quick just to have a nice little intro to the stream while I'm waiting for it to be fully loaded and for people to show up. So let me know how that goes. I really appreciate you. Here we go, last conversation.
The Huts are aware of your presence, and the isotope 5 is gone.
Yes, my lord. We have a sample, and there's more in the core, but I failed.
Today, 3 planets fell to Republic butchers. I sacrificed those worlds and my legions to buy time for this operation. You are responsible for what happened on mccabe.
I am the chosen of the Emperor. I am undefeated in battle. Do not doubt me, Ma.
You misunderstand. We have a chance to forge a new empire. An empire united in loyalty and passion, not simplistic dedication to an unseen emperor. But fail to procure the isotope 5 and the empire dies forever. Solve this.
Kam inu nemuk. Naja naya akam memnik miraka.
And we can't mine the isotope ourselves before the planet explodes. Even if the Hutts cooperated, we'd never get enough.
Maybe there's another option. Could we synthesize the material? Or mine it on another world?
Memgam gamgi. Nina gegwan. Amnerna hanak.
So we're back at the start. Without mccabe, there is no isotope 5.
If the isotope 5 is locked in the core, and the core is about to detonate, then that's where we need to focus. How do we slow the destruction of the planet? How do we save mccabe?
I don't know if that's possible.
Beraka karam kara. Eninyamak oramag yang megik.
Our empire is imperiled. mccabe must be saved, or all is lost.
Oh yeah. I
your
love
life
choking
is
them.
nothing. Only your obedience matters. Begin.
If I may, my lord, they're making progress. But even if we save mccabe, the timing... If the Hutts realize the planet's not about to blow, they'll never leave willingly. We can't afford a ground war. We still need them to evacuate.
Monitor all Hutt communications. Those who suspect the truth must be eliminated.
Kala jiwa nimok. Bemgam nyama naya agam.
Terra's engineering post here. Stabilizing mccabe's core is theoretically possible, but we don't have enough data.
Quest Geo Survey Station. We need to induce the isotope 5 inside mccabe to release an energy pulse, allowing us to map all of its deposits.
Mem amgab kugab. Kramanik. Unka kiga mayamak.
The planet's already unstable. You want me to descend to the core and make it explode?
Nulilak apa jam kamram. Amka nem nang nemua inuk.
If we do this, our best access point is the laser drill shaft, where the isotope 5 was originally discovered. The shaft runs kilometers under a mining station, and it's been abandoned, so probably treacherous, but less chance of Hutt interference.
Every second this planet comes closer to destruction. I'll go. Keep working on the plan.
Laporam amka. Mamni nigag. Nagnaya mamni kambram.
Be careful. The center of a planet isn't built for people.
No shit. Okay, guys, I hope you had a good time, so we're gonna go ahead and take this earpiece. Sweet. So we hit level 56. We had an eventful stream. We did a whole bunch of stuff. So I had a good time. I liked it. Thank you very much. Like I said, hope that you found it enjoyable as well. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It genuinely does help me out significantly when you guys do that. And I will catch you next time. So my name is Captain Katarn. This is Intrepid Dawn, and I will see you in the verse. Thank you so much for watching.